Her white-knuckled grip on the rail slacked only slightly as the bow straightened. Her white-knuckled grip on the rail slacked only slightly. Not important enough for the people who'd given them life to look after. Not valuable enough for their town to even garner. Why? A test to see if she could behave as proper Yuyan. To see if she was worthy of further. He attempted to plant a few pats atop the young teen's head. He attempted to plant a few pats on the top of the young teen. Zuko's frown deepened. What a disappointment. When his uncle had been informed that his old friend, the headmaster of Symmetra himself, would be willing to lend him a top-ranked trainee for a month, Zuko had felt hope for the first time since Zhao's promotion. I'm going to relook at that. Oh, come on, don't do this. Zhao's promotion. Zuko's frown deepened. What a disappointment. When his uncle had informed him that his old friend, the headmaster of Symmetra himself, would be willing to lend him a top-ranked trainee for a month, Zuko had felt hope for the first time since Zhao's performance. Zuko had felt hope for the first time since Zhao's promotion. Zuko had felt hope for the first time since Zhao's promotion. Zuko had felt hope for the first time since Zhao's promotion. Zuko had felt hope for the first time since Zhao's promotion. At around 100 yards, still, the proposed target was an insult. At around 100 yards, it was an easy challenge. At around 100 yards, it was an easily... all at the whim of a royal brat who probably never had to work for anything in his whole life. Jerk. Never had to work for anything in his whole life. Jerk. I have no idea how to do that. The teenage girl ducked her head in a short bow. She shifted her position on her cushion so that she... The teenage girl ducked her head in a short bow. I can't say it. I don't know why. The teenage girl ducked her head in a short bow. She shifted her position on her cushion so that way she knelt. It's the position. She shifted her position on her cushion so that she knelt fully facing the... She shifted her position on her cushion so that she knelt fully facing the open window. She shifted her position on her cushion so that she felt... Wow. She was representing the skills of the Yuyan, and this was one of her... She was representing the skills of the Yuyan, and this was her one and only chance to upper... Bloody hell. Her muscles involuntarily stiffened. She refused to reach... No! This paragraph is getting to me. However, everyone could see that the second arrow had split the first. As a few startled shouts arose from the harbor, Shiori gave obviously a surprised small friend a smirk. Yep, that's how that goes. Shiori turned back to the table as the other occupants stared at the results. Not one, but 2 arrows pinned the ship. She stopped the whole entire ship with 2 arrows!
Okay, starting up for Chapter 4 for Zorin. And this time I get to do more memory stuff. That's fun. I get to add a little reverb and ambiance. That'll be fun. Shiori, there have been some concerns raised over whether or not you will be able to dampen the fire in your spirit enough to Shiori, there have been some concerns raised over whether or not you will be able to dampen the fire in your spirit enough to faithfully serve the... Well, this probably makes up for Chapter 3's lack of bloopers from me. Ah, I see our compatriots have a... No. Zorin, Shiori, this is the voice I need to hold for this. Oh, heck yes, I get to improv. And so we've been lucky to have a few prodigies. No. We've been lucky to have a few prodigies rise through them. And so we have been lucky in recent years to have several prodigies. Okay, no, that's a lie based with continuity. No, we have been lucky to have a prodigy rise to the ranks of the Yuyan archers. I'm not a good improver. I mean, I enjoy the idea, but when I'm improving for a specifically set character, it's a little more difficult. So I'm just going to paste this out in my head. In recent years, the Yuyan archers have been blessed with a prodigy to rise to the ranks. Prince Zuko, Iroh, this is Shiori. She is a 4th-year-old Symmetra, but her archery skills are on par with her 5th years. I am not doing another take of that. I am good with how that turned out. Yes, Prince Zuko. 1 month. Shiori will follow your orders as you give them. And your uncle will report to her... And we're good.
Zorin, my old friend, you are looking well. Prince Zuko, show your respect to Master Zorin. I think I'm done. Yeah.
I don't think those have to... I mean, at this point, you can stop and we can do the rest of this after Christmas break.
At this point?
Yeah, because chapters 3 and 4 will be going up over...
Okay, well, with that being said, then let me try and go back and do chapter... Can we try redoing chapter 3?
Yeah, sure.
Hello again. This will be for chapter 4, Zuko's line. I'm going to do the same thing I did last time, where I'll try to do the lines 1 to 3 times, just so that there's some different variation in there. So... let's just get started. Zuko, line 1, chapter 4. Okay, that looks like it for me for chapter 4. Thank you guys so much again, and I'll be sending in chapter 5s really soon. Thank you guys so much. Goodbye.